indigenous peoples. Yeah, so the Trump coat of arms, let's look at it real quick. I think it has an arm on it. Some strong arm could have been removed. These people could be trying to also force me to birth something somewhere where I don't want to. This is like collecting crowns. This is not, me hunkering down, you see? If this is the place where this started or whatever they did, this abuse or something behind the scenes to me, this could be the proper place to birth something where these things will people will not have to worry about, right? But then I move on and grab another crown and build somewhere else. Now somebody else went around and did this in my name, right? So they don't want me to know like that the but I was looking at the Queen of Swords, the Queen of something, that could have been this cousin Tiffany driving these vehicles or these Caucasian women's vehicles in order to get this done. But I was looking at the Lauren Conrad. This could have been the jealousy of Moses and his connection to me. That person could have took me as a bride, and the father could have took the other person as a bride. But the things of the father go to the child, and then the things of I don't know if this was Mexico. Then I would think that after the husband dies, the things go to the wife. I don't think they have the same tribal movement as we do here, and I'm still here. So if this is LC to JWoww to Kate Middleton energy, and this is how they were able to compromise the crown or all these three areas that I was supposed to take, that is not going to stand. Okay. It's also something about the natives playing a part in this. It's also like the natives playing a part in this as well. Okay. So there could be a group of, you can't just deport all the Mexicans or something. Um, that's not who all came back through here. These could have been also Americans that was deported because of their behavior. So you would have to go through these indigenous peoples, especially the top indigenous people, the ones that became most popular off of that. And you would have to grab a hold of them and deport them and see what kind of militias or demons they had. You would be best to go and look at all the so-called black people that changed their nationality to white because of the Moors and because of all this paperwork that they were filing. You would have to start deporting them, right? To try to hide under the white, not Caucasian, but people that just recently changed their nationality to white within the past 20 years or something like this, right? Black people, like people that were supposedly black or African American or whatever they're calling themselves, American Indian, that changed their nationality to white. Because I feel like somebody was trying to get me to do this, but Source was telling me just do American on your driver's license. Don't worry about the Social Security. Because I feel like this is what they were trying to punish me. Like, oh, do you want to end up like this? We'll change this, but I already am who I am, and that's just what it is. All right. Everybody don't have that birthright. It's only the one. Okay. So it would be a whole bunch of indigenous people that will be getting deported back to their places. Okay. There could be, yeah, I'm seeing Russian roulette on the screen. There could be a whole bunch of maybe Caucasian groups that kind of was prejudiced and didn't want to see a black queen or a black president female. There could be these groups, like I said, with the if Saudi Arabia pulled out and took all their resources and they want to do their own thing, then they would have to take the people that they planted here with them, right? That's not on the side of America or that's not Christ like or Christian followers of Christ. They would have to take all of those people with them. Do you get what I'm saying? Like we could play games all day and people could say make great America great again with their mouth, but what are they saying at their heart? They're saying I will rise above the throne of God and sit in the heavens. All right, when these people are already sacrifices. If you're famous, you are a sacrifice. I will be the only one to be able to, with my mouth in your face, to bring you out of that. So we could have some, if the natives were bringing these people on their reservations and then teaching these people how to attack me or how to take my gifts or how to astro travel or with this Navajo energy, with these avatar energy, then they will be held accountable. And some of them, it may be a time for natives to have to know what it feels like to be relocated or something off of the soil or something like this. I mean, these could be things that's actually really necessary. These rebellious nations, it just could be that I said rebellious, rebellious nations or whatever. Nobody is excluded, period, because the oldest energy here is the autochthonous one that you tried to kill. because they say that, you know, France was one of the first allies and things like this, but actually there was something going on with China way before then in 1421. So even that aspect, even though we don't have many Asians, I don't think in America or planted in our little, you know, I'm going off of me not really seeing many Asians at all. Now they wanted to say maybe this is the smallest populace here, but at the same time, what is that Oriental or Asiatic or Asian? Who are we really talking about? Okay, when we say these terms, okay, just makes me think about things like that because no one is excluded. And how many people in the political arena could have just rattled a cage here or there or filled out a document some kind of way here or there, and they did not. Nobody is safe. Okay. This could just be in general. Yeah, this Virgo is even in reverse. So it's breaking up happy homes. This was basically some people, G7 wanted to, or G unit wanted to come in and break up a happy land. Okay. So this could be Tiffany's son or Moses' son, right? This could be a son of Moses as well. Tiffany or All Eternal's father or son or husband, or I don't know what y'all got going on, but it seems like that would be like an attribute here to let people know that we're not playing in America with whatever this is, this rebellion altogether. So how am I fighting harder and seeing it in a different way as the people that's supposed to be sitting on both the left and the right wing, or the red or the blue, that's sitting on both sides of the bird? This is also talking about the bird energy. There's not that many American eagle breeds here. Okay, so these could be hawks, or these could be crows, or doves, or seagulls, or, you know, sign of the dove energy. Okay, because they don't think that I don't know about Brody, and that as being possibly my boyfriend or my man at some point in time, and or my guy or whatever this is, or my woman. Okay. And then Kristen Cavallari being a clone of Jessica Stackhouse from the Sign of the Dove Church, which is about to be titled a terrorist group, okay, with the stack houses that like to stack houses on top of each other. They break down homes and then stack houses and names and all this other shit and identities on people to hide their identity from who? The sun. So that's one of Jessica Stackhouse clones, probably. The little girl, they could have made her pale skin and married her, or married her to the boy that played Jacob in the Twilight movie. Okay, that's another version. That's a younger version of you. Probably before I met you, that's what you look like. I don't know why these people think I don't know what I'm talking about, or I don't know what I'm seeing. And he looked just like my boyfriend, just like Will Smith's son, just looked just like my boyfriend. You don't think I know what you've done here? Okay, so like I said, you could fool them, but you ain't fooling me. How? Who owns the industry? Really? Okay. You got away with that. 5 people, they run the whole thing and da 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 da. But all these people still want to be in the industry. But you didn't talk about who is the real person that y'all never activated to sit in their spot on a throne. That's me. So none of this shit is legit. It's all illegitimate. Your whole child is your whole thing that you birthed is illegitimate. Meaning I don't have to. I'm not going to acknowledge it. We won't say regard, because that's what it says in the Bible. We're going to say acknowledge. And since the word is the word can change the word or interpret the word. Hold on one second. Here I come. I'm tired of these people. Yep, I'm coming.